What's up guys, it's Scalblader here and welcome back to Star Ocean Anamnesis. So today, we're going to be taking a look at Coro Reverse 2.0's moveset. Let's go. Alright, so first I have to mention the banana peels. These work as exploding landmines, so whenever you step on one, it explodes and it does a decent amount of damage, and it can be really dangerous if you're not expecting it. So he expels these banana peels with basically every single one of his attacks, and usually that means there's going to be a ton of them on the field. Luckily, you can explode them yourself if you want to without taking damage by just dashing through them. So get as close as you can without actually triggering it and then dash through it. That's the easiest way to get rid of them. They do go away after a certain amount of time, or I think after too many of them are on the field. But the easiest way to just get rid of them is by dashing through them. And there's also Victory Pose, which seems to be a taunt of some kind. Every single time he uses this attack, he is guaranteed to do another attack right afterwards. So whenever he does this, make sure you're ready for whatever attack is coming. So first up, we have MIRV Banana Missile. For this attack, Coro shoots 2 missiles that split into 5 exploding banana peels when they impact the ground. 5 banana peels each. And these banana peels land in a pentagon formation. So this attack is more annoying than it is dangerous. Each banana peel does not do much damage, but without anti-flinch it can stop you dead in your tracks, and if you're trying to run away from one of his other attacks, you could get hit by that now. So I suggest getting rid of these banana peels ASAP by dashing right through them. Then we have Rocket Punch. For this attack, Coro flies up into the air, and then he shoots both of his arms into the ground as rockets, and these rockets will then start charging up for a couple seconds, and then they will both explode, doing a lot of damage. Now this attack is it's deceptively hard to dodge, but at the same time it's easy to dodge. So it's trying to prey on your sense of dodging to the side, and then it catches you. But what you should do instead is dodge either towards Coro and then stand underneath the shadow because the explosion can't reach there, or you could try to get as far away from this as you can, so dash straight in the opposite direction from Coro. Never dash to the left or to the right because then you're actually going to get caught. And then we have Rush, which is his most dangerous attack in my opinion. So he goes from a standing still position into a dash that can hit multiple times, and it does a lot of damage. So to dodge this, you can either dodge right into the rush, so towards Coro, and then get behind him to avoid it, or you could dash to one of the sides and avoid it that way. But what makes this attack so dangerous is that it comes out so quickly, so just make sure that whenever he uses Victory Pose, you are ready for this attack. And then we have Somersault Kick. So for this attack, he creates a sword of fire underneath him, and then he does a somersault, and this attack can knock you high up into the air when it hits you. Luckily, he doesn't really have any follow-ups for it, so even if it hits you, it doesn't really matter, but it does a lot of damage. So to dodge this, all you have to do is to dash to either the left or the right, and you should be able to get out of the way. It does have a really long wind-up, so you should be able to react to it. And then we have Spin and Slam. So for this attack, he flies up into the air, and then he slams into the ground, which creates a pretty big shockwave, and then he just spins as a get-up attack, and that also does a lot of damage. So if you want to dodge this attack, all you have to do is dash as fast as you can away from Coro, so just dash backwards. Keep your position in mind, make sure you're not standing next to the edge of the arena and then you end up dashing into it and he hits you because you're not standing far enough away. So make sure you are dashing towards the center of the stage. So then we have Unidentified Signal. This attack covers the entire stage and it can be dangerous. So what happens is he flies up into the air, slams into the ground, and then he creates this like, I guess, invisible smoke, electricity, something hits you, and you take damage, and there's a chance for you to get paralyzed. So this attack can hit multiple times, which means you need to dash in any direction at the right time, multiple times to completely avoid damage and avoid the possible paralysis. but each individual hit does not do a lot of damage, so I guess it's not really dangerous in that regard. And then we have Wind Up Blow. This is a simple melee attack, so Coro swings his fists at the ground angrily for 4 complete swings, and when it hits you, it can knock you backwards into the rest of the swings. It's got some good tracking to it too, so even if you sidestep it, it can still follow you. So if you want to dodge this, make sure you dash towards Coro. Make sure you try to get behind him. You could dash to the side and then dash behind him. That's probably the best way to do it, but keep in mind it's really dangerous and it can do a lot of damage. And then we have Zone Combustion, the cheapest enrage attack I have ever seen. So for this attack, you can see energy flowing into Coro from the ground, and then you see cracks appear on the ground and a gigantic explosion covers the entire arena. Every hit can kill you. It's not a chance to kill you, it will kill you. And the reason why this attack is so stupid is because you have to dash multiple times. It works like Unidentified Signal, where you have to dash multiple times to avoid damage, except with this one mistake will get you killed. So like I said, watch for the cracks in the ground to see when the actual attack starts, and then just keep dashing as much as you can and pray to God that you survive. Alright, that does it for Coro's moveset. So this is a really easy boss this time around. With the right party, you could even auto this, and makes farming really easy. Unfortunately, the shop does not contain anything of real value. I guess you could farm silver hammers. That's something you can do. Regardless, hope that was helpful, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Peace!